Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 6 Master League. We're at Old Trafford today for the Manchester United fixture, and the end of the season is just around the corner in the league. This is fixture 26. Can't believe it's coming to an end pretty soon, but the title is already wrapped up, so we don't have to worry about this. United are pretty much just trying to fight for second place if they can now. It's all about the bottom there. Manchester City, Wigan and Newcastle there. I think Wigan are taking on, is it Spurs, I want to say. Manchester City, I think I've got Liverpool, and Newcastle are at home to, I think, West Ham. So some pretty big games there for all three of them, really. But if Newcastle can win and the other two lose, like I said in the last episode, they will get out of relegation. That would be, well, I don't know, that would just be a miracle. We've got the duo up front, what we played against Chelsea last time. We've got Andy Cole and Dos Santos up front. We've got Ben Arthur, who joined us in January on the left of midfield. We've got Rossi at the back, as you can see there, with Metzelda and Maldini. We've got Krul in goal, he's on red form. There's a lot of red forms today, but obviously we're preparing for the second leg of the Inter Milan fixture, so obviously don't want to play too many players that I want to keep rested, such as Mutu and whatnot, for that. So yeah, so I think maybe Saviola might get a game there in Inter Milan in midweek, and it's a very biggest game of the season yet. To be honest, that one, it'll be to get us to the Champions League final, and we've already got a somewhat decent start there. And here is Zidane, who is playing today. I haven't mentioned that yet, and he's still running here. And he's taking the ball out of play. Van den Bolt on the right in midfield. We've got Hoekstra in the centre. He's been, because we usually have two DMFs. However, I think Mafior is the DMF, but then we've got Hoekstra as a centre midfielder. So we've done, we haven't moved the position. We've just basically changed the role of it, and that's that. And that's the team pretty much today. So yeah, I think United at this point aren't fighting for anything. Their season is over. They've not won anything. The shot there's off target by Ben Arthur. Not too bad. I think he was on red form. He came here last season and won, I think, 2-0. Which was pretty decent. They gave us some trouble though, United, in the reverse fixture this season of this. So want to make sure that doesn't happen, but a mistake by Krul there has led to a goal for Park Ji-sung. Nice ball over the top, to be honest. He's got the touch on it there, it's Krul, to try and keep it out, but it's gone over the head and he's unlucky. And then it was just an open net for Ji-sung to tap into. That is pretty unlucky, that. United have taken the lead here. Good opportunity though for us to throw on some of these players that don't usually play, some of the younger players too, and get some good experience. So that's what we're doing now. We're pretty much to the end of the season, I suppose. Oh, good shot. But Johan Pelle is in goal for them today, and he's saved that one. Good goalkeeper. It's Fletcher. Nice tackle there by Van den Boer. And that was, I think, who was that? Was that Van den Boer getting in the way of that? Dos Santos was sort of through. Metzelda with a nice tackle there, captain today. It's eligible to play in the Champions League for us. Same with Ben Arthur and whatnot. Nice cut out there with a slide tackle, and here's Dos Santos. It's Zidane, and the slide tackle was completely missed there. Zidane, here's Hoekstra. Over to Rossi. Vandenborg. Here's Andy Cole, who's got some space to work with. Nice shot. Nice turn though. Gets past his man, gets the shot in. Vandenborg to take this. It's in there, and the header is in the net. And it's Ben Arthur. I think that's his first goal for us, if I'm not mistaken, as well. And it's 1-1 here at Old Trafford. Nice ball in there. He was unmarked in the end. And he fires that one past Johan Pelle and in there. Rio Ferdinand was meant to be marking him by the looks of it, and he let his man go for a second, and that allowed him to get the header in there, and it's 1-1. And we came here in the Champions League and won 5-0 the other week, didn't we? Which was a massive surprise. De Santos. Here's Andy Cole. Andy Cole. Oh, he's put it in. Oh, De Santos couldn't get there, and if he did, it would have been an open net. Here's Ben Arthur. Whips the ball in. The header's there, and it's in the net. From, would you believe it, Andy Cole. 18 years of age. Another Premier League goal for him. It's come off Johan Pelle nonetheless. An assist by Ben Arthur. Can get the view on it here. It's coming in. Oh, to be fair, he has reached straight across to get a hand to that one. And it was a pretty good save, but it has still gone in. And that's what happened in the last game, didn't it? Against Inter, where we scored through Was. But that was a pretty nice one. It was a good header, that one. It's pretty unlucky for their goalkeeper. The shot there by Smith has gone wide. And we've somehow turned this game around. Krul bolts out. Here's Rossi, Maldini. So that's the great thing about our team. We've got quite a few young players in there now that are all starting to do pretty well. We've got Ben Arthur, we've got De Santos, we've got Andy Cole. I mean, he is on loan, but I'm thinking, because he has impressed me, I'm thinking about... here he is again, by the way, with a shot there. He's got us a corner. He has impressed me, to be honest. I'm thinking about a permanent transfer over the summer. I think that could be definitely one. We've got Zidane as well here. We've got Rossi, etc. Krul is another good one. He's a good goalkeeper. Here's O'Neill. It's Scholes. And kept out by Ben Arthur there. And Scholes has brought Ben Arthur down for that free kick. And that's half time. That is not bad at all, honestly. Much better than I was expecting. Bit of a mistake that led to the early goal for Park, but we've come back and it's 2-1. And we're off again. Not going to look at any of the scores at half time because it's getting to that point in the season where we will start looking at them. And we'll see what's going on at the bottom of the table and see who's going to be in contention for European places. And here's Ronaldo. We've got a lot of money, to be honest. Ronaldo could be on the radar in the summer, you never know. Here's De La Cruz there, and Maffio is going to have to cover this, which he does nicely. O'Neill. And here's Andy Cole, who is offside. Oh, not by much though, honestly. Vandenborg makes it through. And here's Dos Santos. Oh, the effort is way off target. It's not been bad though for Andy Cole because we've been able to use him, and it's allowed the likes of Mutu and whatnot to rest up when we've got like cup matches coming up and stuff, which has been very beneficial. And that was pretty much the whole point of that loan, I guess. And just to see like how he goes, because I know his speed is pretty good, but if you can match that and with scoring some goals, which he has done, then it ain't half bad. And he's only had not even half a season just yet. Nice tackle there by Rossi. Here's Dos Santos. Oh, the ball through to Andy Cole didn't happen there. Here's O'Neill. Smith. Smith again. Ball is in. The header over the bar by Ronaldo. Seemed to be quite organised, I suppose, at the back. Here's Hoekstra. Hines to Scholes. O'Neill again. We've got a few men forward here. And Ji-sung's gone back there. He's trying to make some space here. He's not going to get through though. Here's Fletcher. Man United coming forward. It's Ji-sung again. And it's a goal for United, and we couldn't keep that out. Fletcher was pretty much unmarked there, and he got the shot in. There was good vision by Ji-sung. So Ji-sung is very dangerous, to be honest, not just on PES 6, but PES 5 as well. He will put some dangerous passes through. I think he's got good stamina to match it as well, from what I remember. But Fletcher there, oh, he sneaked it through, hasn't he? Well, 2-2 here at Old Trafford now. We'll back off yet again. There's Mafiot. Oh, Ben Arthur does well. And he's got us a corner. And that was Andy Cole's shot on the 10. He had more time to think about that one, I think. Here's Zidane. Fires up the shot there, Vandenborg. And this is good. Oh, brought down in the box. And nothing given. I thought it was ours. I don't know. It didn't look like we committed any foul there, to be honest. Silvestre. Here's Vandenborg, though. Here's Dos Santos. And the ball is booted away there by Fink Ferdinand. I tell you, we could have had this game. We really could have. Vandenborg's back in. No header from us, though. Here's Zidane. Vandenborg tries to boot it back in. Hoekstra's to it first. Vandenborg yet again. He's going to try and again, but Silvestre is there this time. Well, we're going to use our free subs in a moment. And Dos Santos, haven't been too impressed with him today, so he's going to come off and be replaced by Chu Young. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, nice defending by Vandenborg. What a great signing he's been. And that's offside. Ugh. Needs to get his positioning right, doesn't he? Yeah, Vicente is going to come on as well for, I think, Zidane, but Ben Arthur's going to go into the middle of the midfield because of that. And Krul is coming off as well. I've decided to take him off at the end for Carini, whatever. Let's just do that. It's, you know, he's been alright, but I couldn't decide on any other substitutes, honestly, because I don't want to play anybody else that's on the bench. And that's a ball over the top to Smith, who's going to score, and it could be another Premier League defeat for us this season. Well, we have weakened the team, to be fair, but after we went 2-1 up, I didn't think this was really going to happen. Maybe should have kept Krul on now, possibly, but oh well. Just that little touch was all that was required, and we've got very little time to make it 3-3 now. So, oh, and we've committed a foul there, really. Here's Vicente. He's dragged it out of play. Don't think it's really worth changing our formation at this point or anything. I mean, oh, and we get the ball back and have a chance, and then that's it. Man United have won there. We've given them 3 points. Oh well, doesn't matter to us though. Well, we had 10 shots, 6 of them on target. Fletcher was the man of the match. Van der Boer had a really good game though, I thought, and I think I was right to bring De Santos off because he wasn't having that great a game. Andy Cole was good though, got a good header. But yeah, like I say, I mean that is the team there that we put out today. You know, we're not taking it seriously. We're thinking ahead to Europe, and we're putting that first. So there you go. That's what happened today. So results, and to start us off, Blackburn have lost at home to Aston Villa 2-1. So that might dent Blackburn's hopes of Europe, if I remember correctly. Manchester City have won at Anfield 2-1, a big result there. Bolton have drawn 2-2 with Chelsea. Fulham have won at home against Middlesbrough 2-1. Newcastle pick up another point, 1-1, but it's a shame Manchester City have won there. Wigan have won as well, away at Tottenham 3-1, and Arsenal have also beaten Everton 2-0 away. Wow. So, yeah, Arsenal are back up into a European spot there, and yeah, we've lost 2 games this season. We didn't lose any last season. We lost 2 this time. But yeah, Manchester United are on 52 points now, and Liverpool and West Ham are still in the European spots there. Bolton have moved up to 8th there. If we move down to the bottom, as you can see, Fulham are up to 12th there. Tottenham are down to 13th. Wigan are up to 14th. Manchester City down to 15th. And despite Wigan and Manchester City both winning, and Manchester City being ahead of Wigan, they've both won, but Manchester City have moved down because, again, of the goals scored. So that's what it could come down to, literally a single goal this season. But Newcastle, they've picked up a point. They really could have, you know, if Manchester City and Wigan had both lost, that would have been better for them, because then they would have been on 19 points and the other two would have been on 20. But there's still a few games left. Anyway, enough of that. It's back to Europe, and Valencia have got a chance to score some away goals on the night, and so have we, actually, saying that, against Real Madrid, where they could get through to the final, possibly. Could we possibly meet Valencia again this season? It'd be a pretty interesting final, I think, if we did. But even so, Real Madrid in the final would be just as interesting, wouldn't it? But we've got a 1-0 home win against Inter last time out. It was enough to do a job there, but it feels like we're going to need that sort of luck again on the night and just get through. So this is it, guys. Biggest game of the season by far. Decide who is going through to the Champions League final. Join us for that one next time. Inter Milan, second leg or semi-final. We're away. Can we do it in Italy and get through? We'll find out next time. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. See you guys next time. Take care.